Hello, good morning, sir. Myself, Yashwanth. Today, I am discussing the topic about hypothesis testing for population mean. Here is the problem statement. A sample of 60 workers takes an average of 33.8 minutes to start work, with a standard deviation of 6 minutes. We test if the true mean is greater than 32.6 minutes at alpha equals to 0.05 or not. Here is some of the introduction to hypothesis testing. Hypothesis testing is a statistical method used to make inferences or draw conclusions about a population based on sample data test. It helps in determining whether a given claim hypothesis about a population parameter such as mean or proportion is statistically significant or not. In the above problem, what is given means here sample size of n equals to 60. Sample mean of x bar equals to 33.8 minutes, and the standard deviation of s equals to 6 minutes, and population mean mu naught equals to 32.6 minutes, and significance level alpha equals to 0.05, and the null and alternative hypothesis. H naught means here null hypothesis of mu equals to 32.6 minutes. H1 means alternative hypothesis. Mu is greater than 32.6 minutes. Means it is greater means you can choose the right tail test. So that we are written right tail test. And test statistic formula. Formula of the test statistic is z equals to x bar minus mu naught by s by square root of n, where x bar equals to sample mean, mu naught equals to hypothesized mean, s equals to sample standard deviation, and n equals to sample size. And here is the sum of the calculation of test statistic. Z equals to 33.8 minus 32.6 divided by 6 by square root of 60. Here Z value, we can calculate the Z value approximately 1.55 it will come. And critical value for alpha equals to 0.05. For a right tail test at alpha equals to 0, then the critical value of Z alpha equals to 1.645. In the box you can identify these values. Comparison of test statistic and critical value. Here is the sum of comparison of test statistic and critical value. Test statistics of Z equals to 1.55. Critical value Z alpha equals to 1.645. Is test statistics you can observe in the before slide. On Z alpha you can calculate the Z alpha in the above slide. Since 1.55 less than 1.645, then we can say that we fail to reject the null hypothesis. By calculating above values, Z and Z alpha you are identified and compared Z and Z alpha. Z value is 1.55 and Z alpha value is 1.645. We fail to reject the null hypothesis. In the definitions, it clearly said that if the test statistics is less than uh, compared to critical value, then we fail to reject the null hypothesis. And decision making. Since the test statistic does not exceed the critical value, we do not have enough evidence to support H1. Means test statistic does not exist. Means here test statistics and critical value is greater. No, that's why we cannot have evidence to support H1. That's why we can take the decision dislike. And some of the for above problem statement and the solution. Here is some of the conclusion. At alpha equals to 0.05, we fail to reject H naught. There is insufficient evidence to conclude that the average time is greater than 32.6. If, here we can identify for above solution. Thank you, sir.